BJJ world on the edge of their seat. Tye Ruotolo defends his one submission grappling world championship against Australian Izaak Michell. This is Tye's toughest test against Izaak. This fight is not going the distance.
Good morning, Mr. Michell.
Good morning. So, just got out the water, parked up at Bronte Beach last night, and just getting ready for a full day of training. So we got some wrestling on after this, so we'll go to that session, and then in the afternoon we'll go out to Sydney West. So, gonna make the most of my morning here in the east side, enjoy the water, check the surf in a minute, and yeah, then we got a full day of training after that.
Last time I saw you, you did not own a van.
Yeah, I guess since I decided to stay in Australia for this camp, and I was training so many different gyms, best thing to do was get a van, and then I can stay out, surf in the morning, go to the beach, stay in like the nicest places, and then make sure driving out to all the training sessions throughout the day. Yeah, so this van, everything I need. They got bed, surfboard, plenty of storage space. You got electricity, fan up there. Gets too hot, too cold, all sorted. Alrighty, so coming up next is the ONE FC world title fight against Tye Ruotolo. So Tye is the #1 grappler in the world today for 185 pounds. Him and his brother, like ADCC champion. They've accomplished pretty much everything you can in the sport already at such a young age. So yeah, it's pretty impressive to see since they were kids. There's one photo of them, like grommets. They have so many medals around them, so many trophies already. So they've been around for a long time, a lot of experience. And I think because of that, they've adapted this very unorthodox game where they're pretty much just doing whatever they want, like throwing the kitchen sink at their opponents. A lot of submissions, like to play on top, a lot of passing, a lot of back takes, which it collides with my style as well. So I think because of that, everyone's very excited for this match between myself and Tye. We're both going to be looking for that top position, passing, wrestling heavy, and throwing submissions at each other. So it's going to make for a very exciting match. So this year, it's going to be a big year for me. I have ADCC, which I qualified for last year again. So that's my main focus. The ONE FC popped up, the match with Tye came earlier in the year. So focus on that, and then after this match finishes, then it'll be a big camp for ADCC. If other competitions come up, I'm going to try to stay active and be prepared for that. But yeah, apart from that, after ADCC, which is late August, then I'll come back to Australia and spend some time. I'm really happy with the level of jiu-jitsu or grappling. So yeah, it feels, it's very exciting to see where Australian jiu-jitsu will be in the next coming years. All right guys, so sun's coming out, so we're heading off to the first practice. It's going to be a wrestling practice with Jakob, and yeah, let's get it. I'm going to wash my feet before we start training, don't worry guys.
I'm the only guy that goes down on Izaak, alright? Hey,
Igor was Olympian for Australia, and Jakob was competed in the World Championships and Slovakian national champion. So high level guys for wrestling with. I think this next match I'm doing is going to be a lot of stand up. Tye likes to play on top and pass, so I'm expecting there to be stand up. So going to do some wrestling specific things, but yeah, we'll talk more about the training in there. So background story, I used to train on these mats during COVID. COVID happened, I left DDS in New York, came to Australia, and then spent a lot of time in the mornings here with Jakob, Igor, Adam, and yeah, a lot of good memories from this mat, so it feels good to be here. We're going to start, we're finishing our warm-up now. We're going to do some specific drilling and then some positional rounds, and then we'll do some open rounds. I'm not very flexible, so don't put that in. Right, so. This is Igor right here, Olympian for Australia.
It's an honour having Izaak in our presence, one of Australia's best grapplers.
When did you go to the Olympics?
I represented Australia at the 2000 Olympic Games in freestyle wrestling in the 85 kg division, and Commonwealth Games 2002. And I met the Queen, but I didn't have a selfie.
You met the Queen? Did you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. I wrestled first match, the Russian, Adam Saitiev.
Really?
And he ended up beating me, and then he ended up winning the gold medal, and he was in the final with Romero from Cuba, who was in the UFC. Adam Saitiev pinned him in the final.
Wow.
Yeah, so had a great experience. Back in the day when I was growing up, there was no grappling. You had to go and search for good training partners and good grapplers that can allow you to grow and become a champion. Where now there's so many training partners, but back in the day it was difficult.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Since I've been back in Australia, been having so much coffee. I think the culture of coffee in Australia is different than pretty much anywhere else in the world. But yeah, you go to America, it's hard to find a good coffee unless it's an Australian cafe in America. Then you find like Austin, Texas has some decent spots.
Yeah.
But they're all like Aussie cafes. Thank you. I don't even know what the restaurant's called, but it's like healthy food. You can pick what you want, and it's pretty cheap as well. Good spot.
For where we are, it's very cheap.
Yeah, for sure. Bondi, one of the most expensive places on earth, I think.
I think so.
It's crazy. Yeah, this is where it's at. Alright guys, so we just finished our first session. Now I have to go do some admin jobs for One Championship. Cameraman's not going to come with me for that. And then one more session tonight, and then we'll do some recovery, and we'll be back doing some more training and some more preparation later on in the week.
Sick. See you, bro.